Hey, what's up, y'all? It's D about to react to this vid. It's titled Cardi B pops off on Bardi gang. She attacks the Barbz after Aha flops. I know you lying. Not her getting mad at everybody else because her song flopped. But what is a flop really? Y'all call everything a flop these days. When the people who always using that term, y'all are the real flops in life. But sure, we will see, you know, how this supposedly flopped and what she has to say though. Let's watch.
Okay, y'all, it seems like Bardi gang is getting checked by Cardi B. So she decided to go on a rant on Twitter Spaces and basically said that her fan base begging and complaining does not motivate her. And some people feel like she's going off because her song, Aha, debuted at number 25 out of 100 on the Billboard 100 chart.
Y'all do too much. And, like, I'm very appreciative of my fans, of course. But sometimes y'all do too much and y'all cry too much and y'all complain too much.
Just like you complaining right now. I've said this a million times though. You don't have to go and look what people are saying about you. Cardi is obsessed with checking comments and seeing, you know, all of the feedback about her. And that drives her crazy. And she's always clapping back and going off on her fans. This is driving her insane. Don't y'all see? Who does this? Like, she is always going off on her fans. Always, you know, complaining and arguing with them and cursing them out. You don't have to look. Just focus on your music.
And let me tell you something. One thing about me, as a Libra or as somebody that be like, you know what? Once I get aggravated, I just be like, man, everybody, and a crash out, and an ultimate crash out. When y'all complain, y'all don't make me want to sit down and be like, you know what? Well, maybe I need to start doing this. Maybe I need to start doing this. Maybe I should start doing this and more and that. No, it made me want to say something I ain't doing it now. How about that?
This is so goofy and childish. Grow up. When will she grow up? At what point? My God, isn't she like 30 or pushing 30 or over 30? Girl, you are no longer the girl from New York who's young and a hothead. Like, you got multiple kids. You are a grown ass woman and you still acting like this and talking like this. Who cares? Not everybody's gonna like everything you put out. Why not put out music for your real fans who actually enjoy your music and who praise you, but you ignore all of that to focus on the hate? Like, she's driving herself crazy with this. It's wild to see. She's one of the only, like, A-list artists who does this. It's crazy. And all of y'all who support this and be like, yeah, Cardi, she be clapping back. Yeah, this is just who she is. No, this is driving her into, like, a mental state that's not healthy. If y'all think that this is healthy, then you're a part of the problem. You probably just as mentally disturbed as her and just as depressed and fucked up in the head as her, because it's like, how is this helping at all? Like, what, you think this is actually gonna make them complain less? No. If anything's gonna make them complain more. Like, what is the point in this? And y'all making me not want to work at all. Okay, well, don't. Then go away if that's what you want to do. But you don't want to actually put out music for your fans that buy and stream your music? Shouldn't that be the goal? I'm so confused.
That's the type of person I am.
I'm guessing what started all of this was there was a lot of clips on social media of Cardi B filming her music video Aha, and people seen Cash Doll there too. So some people feel like there's a remix coming out to Aha. So Cardi B
she mentions her on the song, so maybe she's just making an appearance.
On her fans, like, hey, every music video isn't going to be like WAP, and y'all should stop
complaining. Music videos like WAP, money, blah blah blah, but it's not going to be like that all the time. Not everything is the same aesthetic. Close the door for me, please. Not everything's going to be as the same aesthetic as the other ones.
Aesthetic.
Okay? Y'all know I have not been in the studio. Y'all know I have not been doing all of that now because, like I said, I was going to take off this summer. I told myself this summer I'm going to take off. I'm going to live my best life. I worked off in the beginning of the year. I went through a breakup. This summer, I'm like, I'm all the way outside. I'm going to drink. I'm going to have fun. I'm going to live my life. I'm going to do everything that I did, everything. And I'm going to focus more on my businesses because I got to show more love on the businesses.
So Cardi B ended up saying that Bardi gang going against other, you know, fan bases, and the other fan bases are saying bad things about other artists because their fave is not out here putting out music or any projects or giving them anything to listen to. And she also said that
I mentioned something like this on my Patreon. Meg is coming though. I did see that. I'm excited because Cardi has been the only, top female rapper that has been dropping. I mean, obviously Lotto recently dropped, but like the other girls, of course Nicki ain't even dropping nothing, and Glow, Megan, they haven't really consistently dropped like that. So Cardi has been the most consistent, and I loved that for her. I was like, yeah, good for her. Keep putting out music. Like, yeah, I'm fucking with this. But girl, this all the shenanigans. It's like, okay, this how you really feel? Like, fuck y'all, I'm not about to put out music if y'all don't keep complaining. Not everybody's gonna like what you're doing. Hello.
Fan base is trying
So now we all have to suffer because of some trolls on fucking Twitter of all places. Like, girl, go to hell.
break down the other artists so that artist can feel bad and not want to put out music so that her fan
If y'all want to see my reaction to Aha, it's up on my Patreon. Check it out, link down below.
can basically not have any music like the other fan base.
Fan bases that y'all be arguing with, that's what they be wanting. That's what they want. They want to break your artists down, make them not feel confident, make them not feel great, so y'all don't have just like them. That's the T. And then it works, because I don't listen to them. Then I listen to y'all. And when y'all do shit, it makes me be like, well, too. Dream of me cursing you motherfuckers out, for real. Because sometimes y'all do too much, and like, I'm very appreciative of my fans, of course. But sometimes y'all do too much, and y'all fucking cry too much, and y'all fucking
She already said this.
Crash out down and be like, you know what? No, it made me want to say bitch than I am. I know sometimes y'all want to compete, y'all wanna be I wanna be top 10, I wanna do this. I know sometimes y'all want music videos like WAP, money, blah blah blah. But it's not gonna be like that all the time. Not everything is the same aesthetic. Close the door for me, please. Not everything's gonna be as the same aesthetic as the other ones. Okay? Y'all know I have not been in the studio. Y'all know I have not been doing all of that shit right now because, like I said, I was gonna take off this summer. I told myself this summer I'm gonna take off. I'm gonna live my best life. I worked my ass off in the beginning of the year. I went through a breakup. This summer, I'm all the way outside. I'm gonna drink. I'm gonna have fun. I'm gonna live my life. I'm gonna do everything that I did. Everything, and I'm gonna focus more on my businesses because I gotta show more love on the businesses. Not only do I got Grow Good out here that's growing rapidly, I got other shit going on. As well. So as I'm out in the club and everything, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna feed the streets. I'm gonna put out a snippet. If people like it, I put it out. If people don't like it, I just, I simply don't put it out. And to be honest with you, I was telling my team, I just want to feed the streets. Maybe I'm gonna put out a record I might put out a record 3 weeks from now, or I might put out a record a month from now, or I might put out a record 2 months from now. Some records are gonna be planned out to the T. Some records are gonna come with a music video, or the playlisting, or the bullshit, or the bells and whistles. And some shit I just wanna put out just for the fuck of it. Cause I wanna build my catalog. I don't wanna constantly feel like I'm pressured to do shit. I don't want to do that shit. I don't wanna feel that way all the time. When y'all complaining and talking shit, that does not make, like, for example, today, I gotta film today again. Do you think y'all talking shit from yesterday make me want to go today to work like, yeah, I'm so motivated? No, it don't. It makes me just want to fucking stay in bed and just go chill with my kids.
What a goofy. It's not their job to motivate you. If it affects you that much, then stop looking at the comments. If this is affecting you so much to the point where you don't even want to work, that says a lot. Thank you for exposing yourself completely. The fact that the comments get in your head and fuck with you so bad that it makes you want to lay in bed and not even work and just sit at home with your kids and not go, do what you're passionate about, that says a lot. That means you should stop looking at the comments because it's affecting your mental health. How is continuing to do this over and over again helping at all? It's not helping your mental. It's not helping your music career. It's not helping you at all. So what is the point? These are a bunch of bums on their mama Wi-Fi and their crusty draws. And this is what you putting so much stock in. Make it make sense. She needs some type of mental help because she's not picking up on this. She's one of the few artists who crashes out on a very regular basis and lets the comments get to them this bad. Or I don't know, maybe there are other artists who the comments really get to them, but they don't show it. I wouldn't know because they're not crashing out on fucking spaces and Twitter and shit every 5-6 business days. She's the one that does this, and it just boggles my mind. But she's like obsessed with it, obsessed with checking what people are saying about her. But then it puts her in a bad state of mind. It makes her not want to work. So you're self-sabotaging. I can't. Okay, enough. That's all I can stand at the moment. My God. And listen, I really enjoy Cardi's music. My patrons, y'all know, I'm always praising Cardi on my Patreon. I always have great things to say about her live performances, her music. She really does it for me musically, okay? But as a person, she's very insufferable. My goodness. She does this back to back, and it's like, my God, when will you learn that this is not helping? You reading everybody's comments and too tapped into what the internet is saying about you. They're always going to talk shit about you. You are an A-list celebrity. You are no different than any other A-list celeb that gets hate on a very regular basis. This is how it works. So why are you putting that much energy into it? It doesn't make any sense. I feel like she would be an even greater artist and put out even greater music if she didn't read her comments and let them get in her head so much. Like, they really fuck with her head, and it's so sad to see her constantly being affected by this and not learning. She's not even learning. She's not growing and realizing, you know what? This isn't helping me at all. This isn't helping me artistically. It's not helping me mentally. Like, why am I continuing to stay so tapped into what the internet has to say about me? Let me take a step back. No. Let me get my phone to my PR person and let them talk to, my fans for me and post about my shit and market my music. Let me just take a step back. No, she refuses to do that. Y'all let me know what y'all think, though, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.